All right, here we are in my kitchen again. It is Tuesday night. Yeah, it's Tuesday night. And this has to be one of my favorite recipes, actually. It is sweet potato and red roasted. No, let's try this again. It is my favorite recipe, I swear. Sweet potato and roasted red pepper bisque. It's been a crazy day today. It's been a tough day today for me. But anyways, we're going to move on. And it is so simple. It is so very simple to make. And it essentially is sweet potatoes, roasted red peppers. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm here, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Oh no. Okay. All right. I'm here. Okay. So, it was in a place that it wasn't supposed to be. It was well wrapped up. Oh my gosh. I threw it in the trash. Oh no. But look, it was wrapped. It was wrapped in paper towel, and it was also wrapped in a in a Ziploc bag. Okay, so you won't be eating it. I will. It's all cool. It's good. Anyways, so I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I'm doing here in just a second. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to peel the skin off of the roasted red pepper, okay? I took the red pepper and I put it on my, I don't know if you can see my stove back there, but I just put it directly on the flame, and I blackened it, okay? And it gets this black, of course, this black skin on it, and all I do is I just peel it off, and then I rinse it off a little bit, and then I cut it into squares, all right? And and then after it's blackened, then I set it to rest for a bit, okay? And that's what it was doing. The paper towel and a little bit of trash bag, not a trash bag, in the Ziploc baggie, because the steam helps then for the skin to peel off more easily, okay? And so then for those little pieces that are that are stick just a little bit, I just kind of cut those off a little bit. Generally, I spend a little more time trying to roast the red pepper, but I was running late today, and so here you go. There you go. So do you see that? It's roasted red peppers, okay? And that I'm going to cut into some little squares, okay, 1-inch squares. And then I'm going to incorporate that into my sweet potato bisque, all right? Sweet potato bisque. So I'm going to lay that there. I'm going to wipe my hands off. And here we go. All right. So sweet potatoes have been cut. I doubled the recipe. Okay, so if you're going to double the recipe, then you only want to do half of what I'm telling you, okay? So I took 2 medium sweet potatoes and I peeled them, all right? I peeled them. And then I cut them up into squares, 1-inch squares, 2 cups of water on the stove, boiled them until they're kind of soft. Do you see that? And then I emptied the water and set them aside, okay? And then the red peppers, the roasted red peppers, we're just going to cut just like this. And then I'm going to cut them in thirds, just like this. And those are going to go into a pot here. All right, so there goes my roasted red peppers. And that roasted red pepper, it was a half of one. So if you're going to make this for just a single serving, it would be 1/4 of one roasted red pepper. And so then all you do is you add a, again, It's doubled, so it's 2 cups of vegetable broth. Okay, 2 cups of vegetable broth. And then it's 2 teaspoons of fresh grated ginger. Okay, so that goes in your pot. And then it is a 1.5 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. All right, 1.5 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. And then 2 teaspoons, okay, of miso paste. All right, and it's the miso paste that you find in the refrigerator section. Okay, you want to go that direction. And then I'm going to add Bragg's aminos, so I'm going to put that in there, and it's generally to taste. Okay, I'm going to add that in there, and that's it. Believe it or not, that is it. I'm going to take my emulsifier. When I got this, it had to have been 18 years ago. I didn't know what I was going to use it for except for take the lumps out of my gravy, and I know that's not what you're supposed to use it for, but that's what I did because I could never make gravy, and that always took care of everything. So I pull it out once a year and I use it, but now I use it when I make my soup. If it's not going to go in my my Ninja, then I use the emulsifier, and it works beautifully. So hang in there with me for just a second, all right? We're going to see if we can get this. And then which one of you is just emulsify it? It can work just as well in the blender, but for me in the blender, it gets too thin for me. I kind of like mine with a little bit of hardiness to it, okay? And truthfully, this is less to clean for me, is when I use my emulsifier. So here we go. I'm just gonna go for it. Hang in there with me. So along with the soup, then I'm also going to have some roasted asparagus with some slivered almonds. And this is going to be really very good. So very yummy. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of more vegetable stock, because it looks like here that my asparagus or my sweet potatoes may have been a little more hearty than they should have. So I'm going to grab that, just a second, I'm going to grab it out of the fridge. Hold on. All right, so I just get this at my local H-E-B. It's a local grocery store here in San Antonio, and it's just vegetable broth with 1/3 less sodium, and it's gluten-free, MSG-free, and organic. I'm going to add just a little bit more, and then I'm going to add some seasoning to taste, and then I'll stick it on the stove for a little bit to warm up. But, oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, this is going to be yummy. All right. So then there's a really great seasoning. It's garlic, it's got pepper, it has some sea salt in it. It's got some great flavoring, so you can add that to your soup as well. And it's one of my favorite seasonings. So I'm just going to incorporate that. I'm just going to add that in here. So that is it. That is it. Believe it or not. That is all. And then what I do is I just warm it up on the stove. You want to be careful not to boil it because you don't want all the nutritive properties to be boiled away, killed, so to speak. And I just, it's cold, so it's a little thick right now, but I just ladle this into little mason jars, because then I can freeze it. I can freeze it if I don't put it all the way to the top. If I'm not going to use it right away, like within a day or two, or just like this, pull it out of the refrigerator to warm it up. And for those of you that haven't done the Ultimate Reset, this is one of the recipes that's in the Ultimate Reset. So think about it. The only thing I put in here is I put sweet potatoes, and I put a roasted red pepper, part of a roasted red pepper. I put some vegetable stock. I put some olive oil. I put some amino in there. I also put some seasoning, okay? And what else? That's it, right? That's it. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And it tastes delicious. It's fabulous. And this with a side salad, or maybe a small piece of whole wheat bread, or a little, what do they call it? Like a little bolillo here in South Texas, for lack of a better word. Whole grain, you know, an incredible dinner. It's absolutely very hearty, so you will be full and you won't be hungry. I'm going to have that today, and then I'm going to add these asparagus with slivered almonds in it, and that's 2 servings worth. So I will have some for lunch tomorrow as well. So anyways, that is my lunch, and I wanted to share it with you because I figure my lunch for tomorrow. This is my dinner tonight. Sorry, it's been one of those days. You ever have one of those days where it starts off great and it just goes downhill from there? Okay, no more negative Nancy here. Back to the soup. This is a great addition to your meal plan, especially with the winter months coming up. It's warm, it's hearty, it's healthy for you. A lot of good vitamins and nutrients in there for you, along with the asparagus as well. Makes a great dinner or lunch, whatever it may be. So anyways, that's it. I will talk with you later. You guys have a great evening. All right.